for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you'll know Chris Archer's good if he's able to throw that high fastball up in the zone. He's primarily a two-pitch pitcher. A good fastball he'll ride up in the zone, and a hard slider. Not really a true slider, more of a slurve, kind of an in-between a slider and a curveball. One of the keys for Chris, establishing first pitch strikes with either of the fastball or the hard off-speed pitch.
Kyle Schwarber is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the high and gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez.
The center fielder, number 5.
A ball and no strikes.
Hernandez.
No outs, nobody on. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 2-1 home.
Full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the AB now.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled to the right side, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. Not close. It's 2-0. Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Right fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting seventh, the right fielder.
At the plate
10,
now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 0-2 delivery. Four runs here in this half inning. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Zunino gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Red Sox are out in front, 4-0. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, when Chris Sale's healthy, he's as good as any left-hander in baseball. He's coming back from Tommy John surgery. When he's right, he throws to the upper mid-90s. He'll approach triple digits. good hard slider. He's the modern-day version of Randy Johnson. He's a nightmare for left-handed hitters as he throws from that low three-quarter arm angle.
So now into the box is Brandon Lau. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Wander Franco.
Next, it'll be Wander Franco as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Might be just what the doctor ordered. His percentage is an average much better against left-handed pitching. To me, he's a much more comfortable hitter hitting from the right side.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. So 1-1 home. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz.
The first baseman.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Popped up. Arroyo is there. 2 down. Now at the plate is Nelson Cruz, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. So 1-1 home. Soft liner to the right side, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 4-1 game. New inning set to get underway. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
0-1 the count. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. One out, nobody on.
Ball.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Scorched to third, reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next up for the Red Sox, Kyle Schwarber, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Now the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wendell has a play. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 4-1. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Sale. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Randy Arozarena. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Window.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Kike Hernandez.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 strike now from Archer.
Ball. 1-1.
Up high, 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Xander Bogart.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bogaerts takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now the 1-0.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Zunino waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here now is Mike Zunino. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 home is taken for strike two. And that misses 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Another full count pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there, and he'll bring this one in. So one down, no one aboard. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
Kiermaier.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Standing in now, Brandon Lau, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Kiermaier takes his lead at third with one away. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
That brings up Wander Franco, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here it comes, 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Men on third with 2 down. belted high in the air out to left. Verdugo backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One left for Tampa. They trail it 4-1. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now is J.D. Martinez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
J.D. Martinez.
Now here it comes. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Alex Verdugo digging in now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next up, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Franco is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Red Sox leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping in once again is Yandy Diaz. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Diaz, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
No, that's
3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game. Get yourself into count, leverage, and capitalize.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 home to Cruz. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Diaz gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Throw won't get him.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Come right out the dugout, right? You're starting the inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Gloved by Bogarts. 1 there on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box now, Randy Arozarena. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Joey Wendell digs in now as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox lead it 4-2. At the plate now is Christian Arroyo. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Kiermaier giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Zunino moving to his left. 2 gone. 2 down, no one on base. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And it's fouled away.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next, here is Xander Bogaerts, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
The count is 2-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
We got 3 balls.
3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Boston's out in front, 4-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the Rays.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, Mike.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mike Zunino will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin.
So now here is Kevin Kiermaier. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball that's outside.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Drilled right back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 4-2. Adam Conley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Adam Conley.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball line foul to deep right and out of play. A 1 pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Now a hard liner toward short, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game.
That's a ball.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And that's the second out. Alex Verdugo will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next, it'll be Christian Vasquez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Verdugo on second. Renfroe at first. 2 out in the inning. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1. Hit in the air out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Boston strands a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Wander Franco.
The shortstop, Wander.
And pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now to the plate here is Yandy Diaz. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Fouled away. And another foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down. Striding in is Nelson Cruz. Singled last time up. first pitch of the AB now. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two the count. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Colin McHugh is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. First delivery to him.
No, that's low.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. McHugh into his motion. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
1-1 the count. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit-by-pitch.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plumped.
In now, Rafael Devers. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Even now, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Boston strands a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
The left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now the first pitch.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Randy Arozarena.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third base.
And stepping in, Joey Wendell, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 4-2. J.P. Fireisen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34, J.P.
the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. He's set and the pitch.
Ball. 10.
That's a base hit into left field.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
It looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Next to dig in, Christian Vasquez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here's the first offering.
Ball. That's out.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Martinez at third, Verdugo over at second, Renfroe on at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed win.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Number 84 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
84.
Christian Arroyo will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First delivery to him, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Comes set and the 0-1.
At the
Now
ball.
a changeup in on the hands that
Yeah,
evens
one
it at
ball, one
1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 3-2 pitch. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Again, another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
0-2 count, and the pitch changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Fouled away. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. Vasquez rounds the corner and is headed home. On to third, but he's in safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The bat, number 2.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate now, Rafael Devers. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A ball and a strike.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. From the stretch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bogaerts is off a first with 2 away. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted into center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And the inning is over. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 10, the Rays 2. So here's Mike Zunino. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the pitch. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. The next 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps that they can do something productive.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brandon Lau. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. We played 8 full. It's the Red Sox 10, the Rays 2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strike. Hey.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And And this
Ball
pitch
four,
misses
pitch
here. It's
down.
ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So the next to bat will be Hunter Renfroe. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
One 1-0 count. Here it is.
2 balls, no strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Christian Vasquez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Now at the plate, here is Christian Arroyo. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. He's set. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
Verdugo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Nope,
And
that's the
here's
ball.
a fastball inside as the count
2-0.
moves to 2-0 now. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Aye.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Fouled off. Three and 2 the count to Arroyo.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he
Ball four,
takes
that pitch is
ball
out.
4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right about now, the
Now
manager's questioning
the first
his
baseman,
decision to bring this guy in.
Kyle
If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him
Ladies and
sooner
gentlemen,
than later.
your
Andrew
attention,
Kittredge
please.
comes on to pitch now,
pitching
hoping for
for the
better
Rays.
results than the other
Number
arms that
36,
they've run out there in this
Andrew
one.
Kittredge.
Kyle Schwarber will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Has a look. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ball 3.
3-0 now. Kike Hernandez would be next. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Up next, Kike Hernandez. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. From the stretch.
Ball inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Count at 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, and a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave them loaded, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Matt Barnes, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So here is Wander Franco starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2 to first. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. A ball and 2 strikes.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line.
This one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now another 1-2.
Nope, upstairs.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
10-2 the final in this game. Boston put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Chris Sale earns the victory on the mound. So that will